Hello, it's Leslie Fightmaster, and welcome to day 84. Today's class will do just some gentle movement followed by a yoga Nidra session. So put your palms together and just take a moment to set your first intention for your practice today. And I say our first intention because we will set another one when we get to our Yoga Nidra practice. So shift the cross of your legs. Inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, walk your hands forward any amount. Keep your spine nice and long and extend forward if you wish to get into your hips a little bit. I hope that everybody is having a nice day today. If you are feeling a little bit tired from all of your work this week, this will be a wonderful practice. Inhale and come up. Switch the cross of the legs. And sitting up tall, sweep the arms out, around, and up. Palms face each other. Exhale and fold in. And again, folding forward any amount. And just checking in with your breath. Make sure that your inhales and your exhales are equal in length. We'll inhale the head up. And then make our way onto the hands and knees. And stretch right back into child's pose. And just take the knees nice and wide in your child's pose and let your head just relax down onto the mat. Or if it doesn't relax comfortably, make fists with your hands and rest your head on your hands. And stretch out the spine as you breathe here. And then on your next exhale, walk your hands over to your right and shift your hips off to the left so you can stretch out the side body. And just let your head hang down again any amount. Inhale the hands to center. Exhale, walk them over to the left and shift the hips off to the right. Just walking over to the right side, walking to the left side any amount. Come back to center. Exhale, sweep your hands to your low back, interlace the fingers, and reach the arms up. Take an inhale, lengthen through the arms. As you exhale, reach the arms up, and then we'll release and unclasp. Reach your arms forward on your inhale. Come on up to your knees and bring your chest forward. Lift the chin and the tailbone up. As you exhale, round your back and then take your hips all the way back to the heels into child's pose. Sweep your arms at your low back, other interlace. Exhale the arms up toward the ceiling, stretching out the shoulders. So if you've got those elbow joints that like to lock out here, just soften them a little bit. Release the hands, sweep them forward. Come on up to the hands and knees. Heart forward, lift the chin, lift the tailbone. As you exhale, this time we'll tuck our toes under and stretch into downward facing dog. Arms, shoulders distance apart, and the feet hips width. Bicycle your legs, bending one knee and the other, just to warm up. And then take the knees back down again and sit your hips back to your heels into child's pose, resting. And then up onto the knees, shift forward, lower to your belly on the exhale. Inhale, peel your chest up for a little cobra. Press all your toes down, even your little pinky toes. Release back down. Inhale, cobra again, maybe up a little higher. Look over the right shoulder, or you can stay down low and turn to look over the right shoulder. Exhale back to center. And we'll inhale to press up again, any amount, looking over the left shoulder. Let's take a breath here. Keep the widened collarbones. Lower down. And then tuck your toes under. Press into up dog or stay with low cobra. And then exhale back into downward facing dog, stretching back. Arms, shoulders distance apart with your feet hips width. Press down into the base of your fingers, lift up through your forearms. And looking forward, we'll come through and sit. and then extend the legs in front. Bend your right knee, bring your right hand behind you. Inhale the left arm up. As you exhale, take your left arm across and twist. On your inhale, sit up nice and tall. As you exhale, roll your right shoulder back, twisting. Keep your left leg nice and active and point the toes up to the ceiling, pulling the toes back to flex the ankle. Inhale, bring your head to center. Exhale, stretch out the right leg and bend the left hand behind. Right arm up, inhale. As you exhale, take it across and twist. Inhale, again, sit up nice and tall. As you exhale, roll your left shoulder back and twist. Every inhale, create some length. Every exhale, maybe twist a little deeper. And then come back to center. And just crossing the shins, and then we'll make our way onto our back as we prepare ourselves for our Yoga Nidra practice. Yoga Nidra is a state of consciousness, deep sleep for extreme relaxation. And Rod Stryker, who is the founder of Para Yoga and one of the foremost yoga teachers in the world, teaches Yoga Nidra. He says about it, we live in a chronically exhausted, overstimulated world. Yoga Nidra is a systematic method of complete relaxation, holistically addressing our physiological, our neurological, and our subconscious needs. So it is a wonderful practice to help us with that much needed relaxing or relaxation. So as you lie on your back in Shavasana, just lie in such a way that you feel like your spine is aligned. So you're not twisted in one direction or another. And this allow your feet to flop open and your arms to be a comfortable distance away from your sides. And it is nice to have a thin pillow under your head or maybe a blanket nearby, so you may get a little chilly. That way you can cover up with your blanket if you need it. Now allow your attention to move through your head and your face, including the top of your head and your forehead, your eyebrows, your cheekbones, and your nostrils. And be aware of this breath for several rounds. And as you connect in with your breath, I'll invite you to set an intention for your Yoga Nidra practice. It might be the same intention, or it's called a sankalpa in Sanskrit. And this might be the same intention that you set for your practice earlier today. It might be something different. Maybe take a moment just to see if there is an intention that you would like to set. Maybe it's a desire or a wish or something that you would love to see come into your life. Maybe it's a dream or an ambition. So take a few moments to think about a heart's desire, what you would really, really love to either accomplish or see or have or be, any of those. Now keeping that awareness of the sankalpa, the intention, whatever it is that you've set as your desire or your wish. Continue to be aware of your breath. Take a moment to feel your mouth, your jaws, and your chin. Just noticing if there's any holding going on there, any tension or tightness. Allow your breath to let it go. And now bring your attention to your neck and your throat, to your shoulders, your arms, your elbows, your wrists, your hands, your fingers, and your fingertips. And feel as though you are inhaling from the tips of your fingers all the way up to the shoulders. And then you're exhaling back to the fingertips. And do this a couple of times. Now move your attention from your fingers back through your hands, your wrists, your lower arms, your upper arms, your shoulders, your upper back, and your chest. And now concentrate at the center of your chest. And exhale and inhale completely for a few rounds. Be aware of your stomach, your abdomen, your lower back, your hips, your thighs, your knees, calves, ankles, feet, and toes. Exhale as if your whole body is exhaling. And inhale as if your whole body is inhaling. As you exhale, let go of all tension, worries, and anxieties. Inhale as if you are inhaling new energy, as well as a sense of peace and relaxation. Exhale, letting go. Inhale, relaxing. Now move your attention from your toes to your feet, your ankles, your calves, your thighs, your knees and hips, lower back, abdomen, your stomach, and your chest. concentrate at the center of your chest and exhale and inhale completely a few rounds. And now take your attention to your upper back and your shoulders, and your upper arms, your lower arms, your wrists, and your hands and your fingers and your fingertips. And feel as though again you are inhaling from the tips of your fingers up into your shoulders, and then exhaling back to the fingertips. And do this a couple of times. And then move your attention from your fingers back through your hands and your wrists, your lower arms, upper arms, shoulders, neck, your throat, your chin, your jaws, your mouth, and your nostrils. And now be aware of the breath at your nostrils for a few rounds of breath. And now move your attention to your cheekbones, the eyes, the eyebrows, the forehead, and the top of your head. And now just allow your attention to be aware of the smooth, slow, serene flow of the breath. Let your mind make a gentle and conscious effort to guide the breath so that it is smooth and calm and deep and without any noise and without any unevenness. And now move your attention to your forehead. And now to your throat. The right shoulder, the right elbow, the right wrist, the tip of the right thumb, the tip of the right index finger, the tip of the right middle finger, the tip of the right ring finger, the tip of the right little finger, your right wrist, your right shoulder, and your throat. And bring your attention to and relax your left shoulder, your left elbow, left wrist, tip of the left thumb, tip of the left index finger, tip of the left middle finger, tip of the left ring finger, tip of the left little finger, left wrist, left elbow, left shoulder. And now bring your attention to and relax your throat, your chest, your right breast or chest, and the space in between, your left breast or left side of your chest, and the space in between, your navel, and your lower abdomen. Now your right hip, the right knee, the right ankle, the tip of the right big toe, the tip of the right second toe, the tip of the right middle toe, tip of the right fourth toe, tip of the right little toe, right ankle, right knee, right hip, lower abdomen. bring your attention to your left hip, your left knee, the left ankle, tip of the left big toe, tip of the left second toe, tip of the left middle toe, tip of the left fourth toe, tip of the left little toe, left ankle, left knee, left hip. The lower abdomen, the navel, the chest, the throat, and your forehead. And as you take your next exhale, exhale as though you are breathing from the top of your head down to the base of your spine. And then inhale as though you are breathing from the base of your spine to the top of your head. And inhale and exhale many times in this way. Exhaling down, inhaling up. And just imagine the breath is flowing in a stream from top to bottom and bottom to top. Maybe give it a beautiful shiny color, maybe gold or white, silver. And it doesn't matter whether or not you can see that stream with your inner eye, but know that this stream of energy is actually there in your subtle body. And continuing your practice, you'll be able to experience this directly. And now bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows. And just remain in that space for a few breaths. And then bring your attention to your throat center. And just keep your breath as you keep your attention there. And then bring your attention to your heart center and allow your awareness to empty completely of any images, any thoughts or sensations or any other experiences. Now just go into some stillness and some silence. And we'll remain in this stillness and silence for a few minutes. And if you continue this practice, you're welcome to stay longer and longer in that stillness and that silence. And after remaining in your stillness and your silence for some period, there will come a moment when your thoughts and impressions and your sensations will begin to return. And they might return smoothly and gradually, or they might be returning like a sudden jolt. Whenever this happens, it's the natural sign that your session of Yoga Nidra is completed. Now systematically bring your attention back outward from the stillness and the silence through the awareness of the relative quietness of your mind, through the awareness of the smoothness of your breath, and the stillness of your physical body. And as you make your way back, bring to mind your sankalpa, your intention, your wish, and just bring that thought, that intention into your heart and hold it there in the center of your chest, and let yourself breathe right into it. And then allow that thought, that wish, that intention to come right into your mind. And then imagine those two places, your heart, your mind, are connected through that intention, through that wish. And our quote today is another one from Sean Aker from his book, The Happiness Advantage. And he says, meditate. Neuroscientists have found that monks who spend years meditating actually grow their left prefrontal cortex, which is the part of the brain most responsible for feeling happy. But he says, don't worry. You don't have to spend years in sequestered celibate silence to experience a boost. Just take 5 minutes each day to watch your breath go in and out. And start to make some movements in your fingers and your toes. Hands and feet, stretch your arms overhead and reach through your legs. And then bend your knees and roll off to your right side. Just pausing here for gratitude for all of our blessings. Make your way up to seated. And we'll bring our hands together in Anjali Mudra. Bring the hands to the forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. Our hands to the heart center, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. Our hands to the mouth, reminding us to have clear and loving communications, sending out this wonderful energy to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're going back to work today, you might feel a little bit sleepy initially, but you will regain your energy soon. If you're going to go to sleep, you should have a really good night's sleep. And please push the like button if you like our class today, and comment, and please subscribe. Tell your friends, and if you can make a donation of any amount, there is a link below. And the donations are just helping us to continue our mission to bring yoga classes to as many people as we possibly can, because we really do believe that the more people who practice yoga, the happier the world can be. Thanks. Bye-bye.